Okay, so this is part three of the dating from hell, right? And it's so crazy, right? So who he was in the beginning when we started talking, right, was a completely different person to who he was at the end of it, right? So when I said that, oh, he would do things for me, would do nice things for me, I thought that he was a generous person, because normally he would just do it without me even asking, right? And he was very thoughtful. He presented himself as emotionally mature, right? Like he would tell me that he would journal, he would go to therapy, he would do all these things, right? Which looks great on paper, right? So do you get what I mean, right? So from my perspective, I saw him as like this guy who was taking care of himself, like mentally and emotionally, right? So long story short, right? So when he got his new place, he invited me over and we went out for drinks to celebrate whatever, right? So the second time he also invited me over to his house, right? And bear in mind, he's been picking me up and everything like that, right? Like I said before, right? So this time when I was around his house, he made breakfast very spontaneously, right? And then he now started to then he now brought up the fact that, oh, why don't I get the train to come to his house the next time, right? And then I was like confused. I was like, why would I get the train, right? And then he now started to have an argument with me over the fact that he didn't want to continue to keep picking me up, right? And I thought that was weird because he was always going that way anyways, because he would meet his friends in the same area that I lived in. So even if he wasn't picking me up, he would always go that way to see his friends anyways, right? So then I said that to him. I was like, so what actually is the problem, right? And it just goes back to the thing where it's like he really did expect me to see him as this great person just because he did nice things and everything like that. And I remember in the argument, right, he was basically saying like, oh, I put a roof over your head and whatever. And then I was like, I don't live with you. I was like, I don't live with you. You're the one that invited me over. You're the one that spontaneously made breakfast and